Okay. Stefan borrowed $350 to buy an Xbox One. The function can be used to represent f of x equals 350 minus 50x. The amount of money Stefan owes on the loan, where x is the number of weeks that Stefan pays towards the loan. Graph the function on the coordinate grid. Now, let me see here what I have. Okay. So what I need to do here is this here. You think about some things that we know. Maybe make a table. You know, I always think of tables of x and y. And you kind of can see here that x would be the weeks. And the y would be the money. And what do you know? Stefan borrowed $350. So that means in week 0, he borrowed $350. That would put a dot right here as far as graphing that right there, what this graph would look like. And then we might need to put some money in here, like something like this here. If I put a 1 there after 1 week, and you do 350 minus 50 times the 1, well, that's 50. 350 minus 50 is $300. You kind of can plot out my points here. There's one right there. There's another point. Let's just kind of skip around a little bit. Let's try after 3 weeks, because we don't have to have every point. Well, that's 150. Well, 350 minus 150 would be 200. So after 3 weeks, it would be at $200. 3 weeks, 200. Let's try maybe 5. 350 minus 50 times 5. Well, that's 250. 350 minus 250 would be 100. So after 5 weeks, he has $100. See how I'm kind of doing this here? I have a feeling that my answer is going to be 7. Because if I take 350 minus 50 times 7, that's 350, which does give me back to 0. So my graph would look something like this here. To graph it. The slope, things that we should know about. The slope, hey, as I went over 1 unit, it went down 50. So slope is like 50, might be written like that. It could be written as he paid back $50 per how often? Amount of money, number of weeks. It'd be $50 per week. That could also be the slope. The y-intercept is the point 0, 350. The x-intercept, that's y-intercept. The x-intercept, intercept, I can't write, would be the point 70. Notice the x is first. Also, this is also referred to as the zeros, or the root. In this sense, would be that 7 right there. Okay? These are all the different things that could come from question 1.